guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar, and I am playing Arma 3 and my Resolute Alliance campaign, which I'll tell you guys about in a little bit. But this is mission number 1, and because this is the first mission, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a briefing on what is going on. So this is the map of where we are at right now. You can see at the top, there's an outpost. We're going to go ahead and relieve the garrison that is in that outpost, and going to be a piece of cake. We're just going to go around the city of Bohr, and we're going to relieve them. All right, so with the Resolute Alliance campaign, this is something that I have completely scripted myself through various means. So I have not taken anybody's missions. This is not Arma 3 created missions. These are all mine. So what's going to be really cool about this is I'm going to go ahead and play a mission, and then I'm going to script the next one depending on the events that happened in the previous one. So if things don't go as well as I would like, that's going to impact how this campaign is going to go. So as this evolves, there's going to be more to it, but there is my squad back there behind me. We are on the Chernaris map right now. So this is something imported in from Arma 2. I absolutely love this map. If you've played DayZ, this is that map, but it's a little bit of a variant of it because it's a summer version of the map. So in this campaign, I am playing right now as the 11th Airborne. So I'm going to give myself limitations to try and kind of make this a little bit tougher, but also to kind of play off of realism a little bit. So the 11th Airborne was kind of reactivated before 7th Cavalry and everything as an air assault division. So that means I have no armor, and I have to get around via helicopters or just transport. So I'm limiting myself to if it can be carried in a helicopter, then it's all fair game for me to be able to use. Now, my squad's calling that there's an enemy helicopter, and we just got to the crest of this hill, and the outpost is right on the other side of it. So I'm playing as this NATO forces. CSAT, which I'll kind of talk about as this evolves, is the enemy. And it seems like, as the start of a lot of things, we've got a surprise attack. So things are a little peaceful until now. Okay, so I'm starting to hear some fire coming from the outpost, and that might have been one of my guys as well. But we've got to make sure now, since we're not going to be able to get to the garrison before these guys land, we've got to make sure that there are survivors in there. We get to it, but we're going to hold on this hill. So we've got 3 choppers, and these CSAT choppers are pretty heavily armored. So I don't think with our weapons here, we're going to be able to take them down. Nobody in my squad has a way to take these down right now. Okay, so a chopper is starting to land. I'm sitting here, I'm just waiting for everybody to be able to get off of the helicopter, and then they'll be in the open, and we'll get a chance to take these guys out. Ooh, smart. That's the thing about this game I really like, is the AI is very intelligent. They're too far away for that. So since we don't have any anti-aircraft, we can go ahead and hit them when they're on the ground, and I guess they'll register like armor. Ooh, so this is a light one too. Now, me shooting at the helicopters actually serve 2 purposes. One, I'm trying to damage the helicopter, but also my bullets can penetrate the exterior of the helicopter and injure or kill whoever is inside of it. Now, I told my guys to hold fire to see if we can force them to land. Oh man, this guy's coming up right behind me. Ah, dang it, I gotta reload. Now, one of the downsides to this, and where I'm at a tremendous disadvantage, is in those helicopters, as you can see, there are some infantry that are sitting at the bottom of it. Well, they can be shooting at me. So that guy might be hovering around me for a while. So I'm going to keep an eye on him, and I'm going to let my team focus on whoever else might be trying to kill us. See, bullets are flying up right above me, and that's from the guys in there. I have no idea how we're going to take this guy down now. He's just circling around us. I'm half tempted to grab one of the rocket launchers from my guys, and if he starts flying over me again, maybe try to take a little shot at him. Now, I have shot out pilots before, but it's really freaking hard to do. Oh, he might be making a run for the landing site. Nope, he's coming back. Oh, my guys are already getting low on ammo. This is not good. Okay, we're gonna try to see if we can lure him in now. I think he was perceiving the landing zone as being way too hot, and therefore wasn't trying to get the men on the ground. I wondered how everybody inside the outpost is doing. As you can see, there's tracer fire, so there's still people alive. Now you can see on the... Oh, I thought that guy might be dead. Alright, well, now that they're on the ground, time to open fire. Hopefully, my anti-tank specialist. There we go. Well, that chopper is now officially bugging out. I think he figures there's no way to be able to land anybody. Gosh, I was not expecting my guys to be able to take them out like that. Now, since he's leaving, I can imagine he's going to be bringing some more guys with him. So, time progresses here. Nothing yet. So, I figure we might be able to move. And we see a chopper coming in. Now, this chopper's a little bit different. You can see it's carrying a vehicle with it, and that vehicle is armed. Alright, so once it hits the ground, we'll probably launch some anti-tank weaponry at it. Got everybody holding fire right now, just so that way... What? Nice! Okay, I think that my AT specialists right now really deserve, like, some type of promotion, or I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but gosh, that was brilliant. I wouldn't have thought to go ahead and target the vehicle underneath, but it looks like some reinforcements are coming in from the enemy. It's the same type of vehicles, except these ones are unarmed. So I'm wondering if they were carried in by choppers. Now this makes it kind of a little bit more fair. There's 3 vehicles. We've taken out 2. And it looks like both of my AT specialists are out of ammunition. Alright. So, we've caused some severe damage to the enemy. The thing is, we're going to have to clear these guys out before we end up getting to the base, or to the outpost over here. Now, I don't think I've experienced any casualties yet, so this could turn into a pretty big victory for me. Alright, we're going to push up a little bit. These guys are about 500 meters in front of us. It does make it difficult for some of the squad mates that I have to be able to engage these guys effectively because of the attachments that they have on their weapons. Now you can see with me, or you probably have noticed with me, I would call it like a mid-tier optic on my rifle. I can't adjust it like you can with a sniper or anything like that, so I've really got to go off of the markings on it. Now, I'm trying to be very careful. I'm going through the edge of bore right now, hopefully to be able to give me a little bit of extra cover. All right, there's a fence there. So that way I won't be engaged. I'm going to try to see if I can make a sprint to the outpost and meet up with the guys in there, see how they are doing. And that'll allow us to be able to evaluate exactly how to proceed with the next part. So there's the chopper, which was brilliantly destroyed. So up there is the vehicle that was with it. Oh, is that enough? Okay. I am over. All right, a little bit closer to the outpost there. Now, I'm a little exhausted here from the running, so I'm going to stop and take a break here in just a little bit, or keep creeping along. I think they're just over that hill. But wait, there's the other vehicle right there. And it's headed towards my guys. I'm going to open fire, see if I can kill the driver, at least damage the vehicle enough to make them stop before they get to my guys. I don't know what they're trying to do because it's unarmed. Well, I've got everybody focused on it right now. You can see I'm at least hitting it. And of course, my last round, right when the guy gets out. Jeez. All right. Oh, dang. Well, my first casualties. Gosh, another one. All right, so I got 2 KIA right now from my squad. I don't know how many infantry are left. I know each one of those vehicles can carry, I think it's 5 troops. So there should have been a good number killed with the 2 missiles headed their way at the beginning when we first saw them. But the troops might have gotten out before we destroyed those vehicles. Now things seem a little calmer, and according to the map, there's only 2 left. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to break up my squad into 2 parts. So 3, 4, and 5 are going to flank left. The other guys are going to go ahead and flank right. So we should be able to hit them on both sides. Actually, I think they might be going straight at them. But if everything looks good here in the outpost, then I can use the trees behind it. Maybe be able to get to the side of the enemy and hit them on their right. Or actually, on their left. Alright, so outposts look good. I think they had just 1 casualty. So gonna give him the command again. Oh, I lost another one, but so did they.
3, 4, 5, flank left.
Okay.
We got a man down.
Well, that makes 4 KIA for my team. Really advancing on this 1, maybe 2 enemy soldiers here have really ended up being costly for me. I'm wondering if it would have been better for me to be able to stay on the hill and just lob a whole bunch of fire over their way.
Medic! I need a medic.
Gosh, another man wounded.
Target's down.
Ha! Alright, so it's silent. I don't see anybody on the map.
Move 100 meters.
Gonna move everybody up though, just to be sure. I think I'm gonna come out of the tree line here. Move forward a little bit and see if I can find anybody myself. If I can't, that's good. That means we have finally cleared out the enemy. I don't think I... Yep, they're calling it clear. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to regroup. I'm going to get
Heal that soldier.
everybody to get healed up right now before we head back to the outpost. So we lost a number out of the squad, but I still think we're okay. We should be able to reinforce this outpost. At least there'll be more people defending it than originally, since there was just a fire team in there. I wonder if there's anything I can get from these. It doesn't look like it. There's also nobody in it either. Well, we'll check this other one too. All right, well, the war has started. And CSAT has been pushed back. Won't take this outpost.
Get in that vehicle.
So the team that was in the outpost is now going to get into that vehicle. We're going to end up sending them to our main base at the airfield to alert them on what is going on. And that'll get us started on the next mission. So, like I mentioned, victory on this one. So episode 2, or mission number 2, in this campaign will be coming up next. So, hopefully you guys like it. I love this. This has been a lot of fun. So, more to come. You guys are awesome. You really are. Thank you again, you guys. As always, I hope you have a good one.